What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about Season 3. It drops tomorrow, November 15th. And you guys are like, yo, G, what should I be doing right now? There's a lot of things that you should be doing right now as far as like just understanding where your team stands, your theme team. Should you be changing your theme team, stuff like that? We're going to go over some of the most commonly asked questions so that you guys know exactly what you should be doing. The first thing that I would recommend, right, is that you guys catch up with anything that's going on. I haven't done everything that I need to for the challenges. So usually what happens is this, right? There's going to be some sort of a bug where when you go back to try to do some of the challenges, it just won't work. Not sure exactly where EA Sports is with it. Most of you guys have already done this and have gotten your free AKA. Some of you guys have not done it yet. I'm going to run through all of those very, very quickly and get them done. I don't have enough challenges left to do much. I think the AKA program is going to be over before Zero Chill, so there's not a lot of this left. But if you haven't utilized it to get a free card, your free champion, you should get this stuff done prior to Season 3. Because I don't know what's going to happen with it. And, you know, more than likely there's going to be some kind of glitch or some kind of stupidness going on where you won't be able to do it. The All Madden, right? All Madden gives you some different things, some nice little packages. At the end of it, you get an 85 All Madden Elite Fantasy Pack. Again, this one right here, the 88 B and D, all the 88s are garbage except for the kicker. When you use the kicker and the strat card, he has unbelievable kick power. So that fantasy pack can be very, very useful to you. I didn't do it because I wasn't concerned with it, but I'm going to go through it and get the rest of whatever because they're obviously free cards and that's a fantasy pack, so no B and D is in it. You'll be able to go ahead and sell whatever that is. So that's something that you should probably do, especially for those of you guys that are saying, yo, G, I have no coins. I have no coins. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm letting you know what to do right now. Get that done. And again, with the B and D, I would just take the kicker. Grammatica is going to be a really good kicker for a long time with that strat card getting the +3 kick power. So all Madden is very important. The Legends. Okay, the Legends, if you guys are still holding on to trying to figure out when you want to do it, I would probably say make sure you get these done as well because you're supposed to be able to get 2 over the whole lifespan. And what they probably will do is they'll make it so they speed it up and give you a couple more of the collectibles to make sure you could get it twice. I believe you're supposed to get 2 of them. So we already got 1 here at GmiasWorld. I don't know how many tokens you guys have, but you should be able to go ahead and utilize this as well and get yourself some free content. So that's what I would like you guys to do before Season 3 starts. Obviously, the most feared and everything, you should have already had that done. Team of the Week is still ongoing. And Division Dynasty, I haven't even really looked at it that much, but you know, you do get some, 85 overalls, you get a B and D right there. If it's something that you're into, go ahead and go after it. I just thought that it was a really trash promo, and I honestly didn't like any of the cards. So if you're just looking for content itself to be able to sell it, that first fantasy pack is sellable, and then you get like an 88 B and D. I really don't understand why they do 88 B and Ds though, because they absolutely suck. But that's something that EA Sports wants to do. Let them do it. But just like I said, I don't really go crazy over the B&D unless it's something like a Parham or something like that where it's a really, really exclusive card. I don't really care for it. All right. Now, let's get down to the most important part. Your current team right now. I've received so many questions about you guys selling off your most feared team. Yo, G, I see everybody else doing it. Yo, should I do it? What's going on? This is point blank period, right? The most feared theme team, as of the time that you watch this video, is the most OP theme team in the game. Selling your players off right now. Let me just go ahead and show you guys. And look, this is something that you always should do so that you know exactly what's going on, because I try to give you guys the blueprint, right? The catalog is not really as efficient as they wanted it, but it's the first time that they're actually introducing it in this Madden, and it's probably going to get better if they continue to build on it. So this is one of the things that I like about it, right? When I go to the program and I look at most feared, because I'm telling you guys outright, this is the most OP theme team right now, is most feared, right? And you guys are like, yo, G, should I sell it? Market crash? You guys just saying anything. It's like a bunch of foolishness going on, right? Look at the prices of these cards. How much lower can they possibly get? With the exception of the limiteds, right? How much lower can they get? The most expensive one is the left guard, and you see he's been dropping like straight up, dude. That guy's been dropping wildly, but the limiteds are going to maintain their value, or you're going to possibly get the 350 if it's needed to go into the next promo, which I'm assuming, like I said, I've been telling you guys this since last month. Zero Chill will be the next one. That's like really, really crazy. That's what I believe. But again, when you go through all of this, just look at it. Look, when people are telling you things, it has to make sense. Yo, sell your team. Why? What? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why I need to sell my team. You see what I'm saying? Because what other players, you know, like the D tackles are weak, so you got to like interchange certain players for that. But you know, I didn't like Cooper Kupp and stuff like that. But I put the players in on top of the most fair theme team that I actually want. But the base of it and getting the +2 speed is what makes it OP. That is the major problem within the game itself. Now, this guy right here, Von Miller, right? I rage sold him. He's one of those guys, right, that if he'll just do weird stuff. Like I played against him several times. He'll just randomly do weird stuff and just, you know, go crazy. Now, with his price range, right, and the way that it's going, don't you believe that there's going to be another player that's better than him for Harvest? Like, just think about it. There's always at least one good player, right, that comes out. Now, I don't know what players I'm going to go after, but why would I spend $650 for this guy when there's other cards that are cheaper for the most fear that I can utilize so that when I go to get rid of it, it's closer to the $350 limited if I need to get rid of it later, like Chubb in the 400s. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing about this card that makes him so crazy. So if you wanted to sell him, because, you know, he's rare, he's not in the market, but you still maintain your most fair theme team, that makes sense. But to sell off the whole team, I don't agree with it. So that's not something that you should be doing right now. You should be looking for specific players that you can interchange and get rid of them before they drop too extensively. But as far as most of the cards that are there, they're all already leveled out. There's nothing really crazy about it. So you're not really making anything. A card like this, like a left guard, right? Regardless of what happens, they're going to give us better left guards later. Now, he maintained his value simply because his numbers are off the charts. His numbers and like, bro, like what is he, you know what I'm saying? Like with the boost and everything, he's pretty good because his strength is 90. And that's a major factor just to be stock 90 because that's one of the, you know, you're almost at the final threshold. So he's going to hold his blocks longer. Everything else seems kind of regular, but that 90 strength is really impactful. Just so you guys know what's going on with him. It's a major situation. His impact block is 90. So when he makes contact, even without abilities, he goes crazy. So he maintained his value, not only because of that, but because he's one of the only left guards and he's a limited for the promo. Would I sell him? Yes, I would sell him. Because if people are willing to buy him right now, leading into Harvest, that makes sense. Again, we're looking for specific players that have value. Because these guys are the only ones that'll really lose the value, the one that I'm showing you. Cody, Von Miller, these guys that are still higher overall, right before Season 3, you're going to want to go ahead and get rid of them. The other players that I have that are miscellaneous, like Thibodeau and the other bums, they're going to stay around their rate. It's only a few of them. So I'm not in agreement with selling off your entire team, but if you wanted to do it for a few players, that's absolutely fine. And that's the ultimate, that's pretty much what you need to do as far as like, you know, monitoring what your team is. That's how you monitor it. After that, maybe you should be, you know, I showed you guys what I was doing. I'm starting to stack my daily coin packs and I'm stacking any of my Super Bowl wins, and I'm stacking the strategy items because more than likely for Season 3, they're going to start giving us higher overall strategy items, so there'll be a chance that you can pull them if you start to stack them. So any daily objectives that you do leading up to Season 3, I've been telling you guys I feel like the past week, that's why I have 7, to kind of start stacking them now for the new season. I like to, you know, hold on to stuff for the new season because I don't know what's going to be in the new season. So when the new season drops, maybe we get something good out of that when they announce it. All right, so do those things, get ready to go, and we're going to be pretty much ready. Like I said, I'm going to be going live. We're going to be taking a look at the new system and everything once it drops tomorrow, November 15th, and we're going to jump right into Season 3 and start rocking and rolling. Make sure you're there. Subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.